Hello dear traders, welcome to InstaForex TV channel. You're watching a weekly link up with me, Anna Kasatkina. We're going to discuss the ongoing situation on Forex with technical analyst Peter Yakimovic and forecast further moves of popular currency pairs. Washington and Beijing signed a deal as part of the first phase of a broader trade pact. Undoubtedly, that was the key event of this week. However, the market reaction to this news was feeble. Investors broadly ignored this fact, so the quotes moved slower than it could be. Still, the direction of these movements matched the forecast provided by our technical analyst. Hello, Peter. What shall we expect next week?
Hello, dear traders. Euro-dollar did a phenomenal job since my previous forecast on this currency pair, and that we expected the rally to happen, and that exactly happened since we got a potential completion of the ABC downward correction. But most recently what I found is the euro is struggling to break through the 1.170 level, which is a kind of important resistance for this currency pair. And I placed the pitchfork upward channels, and there is a potential for the downside rotation, especially when we got a stochastic oscillator in the overbought zone, so there is a potential for at least some pullback, if not for the full rotation to the downside. Now, watch for the potential breakout to the 1.143, and watch for the downside breakout of that support, because this may indicate a potential further downside moment. And the downward targets are set at the price of 1.1087, and then 1.1068 and 1.1040. So watch for selling opportunities in case of the downside break of the 1.143. There is a potential more downside to come here. And again, because of the stochastic in the overbought zone, and because of the potential overbought condition, my advice to watch for selling opportunities in the next few days and try to play for that down cycle on the euro versus US dollar.
And what's your outlook for the pound-dollar pair?
On the British pound versus US dollar, there is also very similar thing like on the euro dollar. The pound dollar also did did rally since our previous forecast, and we did a correct analysis last week. But seems like that this currency pair is also building the short-term downward trend, and that this rally may be near the end. So my advice is to watch for selling opportunities. I guess that the level around 1.3070 is a very important resistance, and that rate of change indicator suggesting that there is a potential for the downside rotation, at least for a few days, in the next few days. And my advice to watch for selling opportunities on the rallies on this currency pair. The downward targets are set at the price of 1.2985 in 1.2910. So watch for selling opportunities on the rallies, and watch for potential rotation to the downside.
The dollar-yen pair has finally broken out of the trading range and approached the 8-month high. What can you say about it?
USD versus Japanese yen. This is a very interesting currency pair. We spoke about that inverting head and shoulders in the background according to a daily time frame, and this is still in the progress, and there is plenty of space to the upside left, in my opinion. So you should watch for buying opportunities on the deeps, watch for 4-hour time frame bull flags, watch for ABC potential end of the corrections, and try to buy on the deeps on some frames like a 4-hour, like a 2-hour, like a 6-hour time frame. And the upward targets are set at the price of 110.60 and 111. Again, the key support on this currency pair is set at the price of 109.70. Again, inverted head and shoulders in the background according to the daily time frame, breakout of the very important cluster of the swing highs at 109.70, and successful rejections from the supports on the way up. These are all signs of the really a short-term upward trend, and that is why my advice is to go with a trend and try to buy on the deep.
Thank you, Peter, for your trading recommendations, and see you next week. You've watched the Link Up on InstaForex TV channel with me, Anna Kasatkina, and Peter Yakimovic, technical analyst of InstaForex office in Serbia. We wish you always profitable trading, and see you soon.